Big up everybody who check in. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, it has been confirmed that Lisa Hanna has switched sides. Switched from the opposition and is now aligned with the Labour Party. And they said that one of the fears of the opposition is that Lisa Hanna now will leave with the secrets of the opposition and bring them to the Labour Party. Remember, people that say, yo, the opposition don't want to talk them plans because they don't want Labour Party here. Well, no, Lisa over there. Let me come hear what I want. Look and listen.
There'll be some surprises in favor of the Labour Party.
Some surprises. I hear rumors of you pulling over to the JLP, a very prominent person on the other side.
There are discussions and there are things happening. You have them at the local level. We may have it at the national level. We certainly have it at the local level, a few in Hanover and elsewhere.
Yeah.
And they are happening out in other areas in the West in particular. Because,
but I hear there's a particular...
The challenge of the PNP selection is not been highlighted, but they've had some serious problems, which I am not afraid to exploit.
Oh. But I hear there's a popular lady that may turn green.
Well, there are a few interesting people who are turning green. Quite a few, enough to not only guarantee us victory, but to guarantee us a very, very good victory and a comfortable majority when the day is called.
Oh. Thank you very much,
I reassure you, Cliff. Thank you, and to true you to reassure the public of Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
The Labour Party is prepared to go to election, win, and to give this country another 5 years of good government that will take us, I think, beyond what we call the tipping point socioeconomically, take our per capita income to another level, and our whole service, our whole process of governance and development to a certain another level.
Mm-hmm.
No. This is something where I think nobody that expect. We that expect say the opposition was unified, which the people must have them in support. But we'd also say that there was still that strong support for the governing Labour Party. And tell the truth now, with one of the more long-standing members in recent times,
that Lisa Hanna is heading back to the JLP. I hear that a meeting had been called between her and some of her most ardent supporters in the constituency who have decided that since she's getting such a big fight from the Rise movement, who have totally taken over the People's National Party, that she had decided not to run again. And she had the support of some of the top activists in the PNP who are staunch supporters of Lisa Hanna. Now, that was not the reason that pushed Lisa away from the party. That sounding only exacerbated something that had been lingering with Lisa Hanna for quite some time, for a number of years, as a matter of fact. The major issue which came before was the fact that she was never a riser because she had supported Peter Phillips in the last general election. She was a staunch supporter of Peter Phillips. Peter Phillips having lost. Since that loss, she has been facing the backlash from the Rise movement, because it seems that the Rise movement does not want anybody who was a former Peter Phillips loyalist to be part of the People's National Party, or not a part of the inner core of the party. So that, coupled with the sounding of the ground, which she had been doing for about a year, had decided that PNP was no longer a safe place for her. When I say safe, I mean safe in terms of a career in politics. Since this had come to light and she had decided to walk away from the constituency and from the People's National Party, the JLP had been making overtures to her. Now, word on the ground is that the reason why she has remained there and has not resigned in order to trigger a by-election is that she wants to leave it till the last moment in order to cause the PNP to be searching for a new candidate to fill her space, which would further lead to further acrimony and run jostling when there should be a campaign going on within that constituency. What I'm hearing is that she's not going to vie for a seat in the JLP, but will be working with that party behind the scenes. There is a lot more I could say about this matter because I've got some...
They have only new members of the opposition, the National Party. But Lisa Hanna want them people away. People can say a Porsche bring her in. She's strong for me in a Porsche them days. She want them people away, you know? In the party for a long time. Knows the party's strategy. Knows what was the party's strategy for the next general election. And as I say, people from the opposition did always say, one of the reasons why the opposition outlined its plans for Jamaica, its plans for a general election, they believed that the governing party wanted to hear them say it so that they could do it first. Anything with them say them plan for do, because keep in mind, if the opposition plan for do certain things to make the economy better, make education better, security better, the healthcare sector, the judicial sector, wages for people, the government is in power now. So any of those plans where the opposition would talk about, if it was a good enough plan, truth be told, the government could just start do it tomorrow. They wouldn't have to wait for a general election if the plan is that good, because they are already in power. So the opposition used to say, oh, them can't really say certain things because of that reason. But no, a very strategic person on the chessboard is now on the side of the ruling party. You know the amount of secrets Lisa Hanna have. I almost say secrets, I mean like she have people filed. I mean, I've not talked about that. She might have people filed. But what I talk about is the fact that she knows what the government or the opposition government was planning to do to win the general election. Areas of campaigning. Places where them plan to focus campaigning more. Areas where them already feel like say, no, now make a focus strong campaigning there because this is already a stronghold for the government. Things like that. And with this information, the government can say, all right, well, now we know the places where they also need to focus their campaigning on. Just with simply Lisa Hanna going over there. And what if more individuals? We'd already remember where the Prime Minister did say to Mr. Phillips, jokingly, but the Prime Minister did say, we keep seeing each other. It's like your plan to come to this party. Because keep in mind, anybody from the opposition can just go over to the government. But you have some people where they have been a part of representational politics for so long. Their communities are communities that have voted for them for so long that it is almost implied that if these individuals were to seemingly go to the other party, their communities would also start supporting the other party. That's what most people believe. Most people believe say if an MP, a councillor, or the MP and the councillor is so beloved by the people, if those MPs and councillors decide to them go, not be a part of this party but be a part of that party and support that party, people believe say the constituency would also do the same. Tell me what you think. Does Lisa Hanna going to the JLP mean that the JLP victory in the next general election is all but confirmed? Tell me if you believe say it's going to make a difference. Tell me if you believe say her constituency that she has represented as a member of the opposition, which would mean that that constituency supports the opposition. Tell me if you believe say her entire constituency will now then support the Labour Party. Tell me if you believe. Tell him if you believe, say, actually Lisa or if you believe as somebody else. High profile female from the opposition. People that say, well, definitely. Lisa, but you have had high profile people too. Tell him if you believe, say, this will start a trend now where members from the opposition will, for whatever reason, side with the government. And remember, if enough people from the opposition sides with the government, as I would say, the general election would all be but confirmed as a win for the government. That's what most people believe anyway. Tell me what you think. Of course, the comment section is open. We already hear whole heap of political analysts and speak out about it. Some of them here even before. But now with certain talk, certain seeming confirmation by certain people, we can say, well then, clearly it looked like this is something that has been discussed long ago. And as both parties prepare to campaign fully for the general election, I guess there must be a time now for certain constituencies know what their MPs are about. Because you can't wait for general election day to tell them, say, no, at that party. But tell me if you feel like the opposition are here. Or tell me if you feel like the opposition is worried now that party secrets are going to be shared with the government. Of course, until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are going to live, love and prosper, and also going to stay tuned.